on your face.
I did. I landed flat on just like that.
What did they say? Do you remember?
Are you all right?
Mm-hmm.
While you're on the ground?
What? Huh?
While you're on the ground?
Yeah. Am I all right? After
Yeah.
Laying in the dirt.
Do you remember? So they didn't do the surgery that day.
No.
I thought maybe
They
they might
brought
have
me back to the room.
got your pieces together and did the surgery. But it seems like they probably collected you, picked you up, and probably took you to X-ray. And then that's probably where they
I don't
discovered
think
the
they took me to
fracture.
I don't remember
Yeah,
it.
they would have had to. You don't remember anything after the fall until you got here. So you've
Wait,
lost
Linda,
2
what
days.
are you going to do to me now?
Taking a
Nothing.
picture.
I'm
Oh.
looking at you so that I can see because I'm a photographer.
We told Joanna we'd take a picture, and I told Pam and you to take a picture because they don't get to see you very often.
Yeah.
So this is not your best glamour shot.
I've seen better.
Yeah, let's get me a picture.
Yeah.
You're a good one.
Yeah. Watch my head, though, please.
Do a big smile.
Oh, how beautiful.
Big
Okay.
smiles matter.
I'm doing I'm doing a video. Can we see your shoulders?
My shoulders.
Yeah, because
wrong with
you
my
hit
shoulders?
more than your shoulders.
No.
You
No,
probably hit on
that
your
was old.
shoulders.
This is an old surgery.
Well, I see a thing
Yeah,
there.
Rotator cuff.
Okay, yeah, I
That's
see
what you-
a bandage over there.
So Joanna,
'Cause I'm
Billy
curious.
has been coming. You're aware of that?
Yeah, and Billy's about to drive me out of my
Tell
mind.
me why Billy's about to drive you out of here.
Oh, man. He don't see... what are you looking for, Linda?
Oh,
She takes pictures of everything.
I'm a Snoopy woman.
What did Billy say? Or what's Billy driving you? They didn't
yeah.
just cheer a lot.
He thinks that everything is funny.
That's not right.
Yeah, even going through a deal like this, and I tried to get in touch with him, couldn't get in now.
Yeah. Well,
I'm so discouraged right now.
how you know that we need to hold them responsible, right?
Yeah.
How do you
But the bank account needs to hold me
Listen
responsible.
to me. Don't. You're gonna forget this in 5 minutes, okay? I know you
Oh,
are.
yeah, I
Just
will.
because your
Yeah.
brain is playing tricks.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want you to talk to anybody here.
Oh, I haven't.
Listen,
Very
listen
smart.
I haven't talked to anybody
But,
about this.
With Joanna
Yeah.
and Billy's permission,
Yeah.
I want to know, do I have your permission to reach out to a lawyer and say, hey, will somebody take a look at this and protect him?
How am I going to pay for something
You
like that?
don't. You don't pay a dime.
How am I going to
That's
want
why
that?
lawyers, they do it on contingency. What contingency means, if
Yeah, I know.
they
yeah.
don't win,
I
you
know.
don't pay a penny.
I know about
A
that.
penny.
Yeah.
No penny will ever come out of your pocket.
I know that.
Okay?
Yeah.
But you may or may not require special care from this day forward because of this injury. They can't take care of you at the nursing home.
I'll
you know
never
that.
get to drive again, they said.
You're not going to go roller skating.
Yeah, chasing
ice
other
skating.
women.
I don't know what we're going to do. But I want your permission. If you
Yeah,
are
you got it.
okay if I, and are you okay if I speak on your behalf?
Don't you need to sign? Need
They
to
might.
sign something?
Somebody
Later.
somewhere might. But for
Maybe
now,
tomorrow.
I just don't want to do anything without your permission. You and I have talked a lot about
Yeah, yeah, we
Billy
have.
making decisions like you can't think.
Yeah.
You know, that you
Yeah.
can't make your own, or Joanna or somebody.
And that makes me
I just
feel.
want to be sure we're all on the same page and that I have your permission. You're a grown-ass man, right? You can make your
Well,
own
I
decisions.
thought I was
You
until
don't bounce well. let me just say.
until about 15 minutes ago.
But anyway, as long as you're okay, I don't mind and I will help do that. So let's see. I'm looking at your IVs.
Do you think something might come out of it?
You never know. Now, are you talking about for the injury that you've sustained?
For
Absolutely. There will be nobody paying for this.
yeah, like, as in malpractice. Really?
But don't say it.
Yeah.
Okay, this is
What's
not.
that?
Locking.
this is
It's her
that's my-
phone.
That's my phone.
It's her
Oh.
phone.
This is not the place or the time to have any kind of conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
But something that is important is that you don't talk to anybody up here about it.
But I won't get to have any control of it because I don't know anything about this sort of thing.
That's why.
Just get
Billy and
mum.
Joanna want me on board.
That's
I just
that,
want
that's
your
what bothers me.
permission.
They get to to take care of what
Yeah.
I'm going to go through, and I don't like that.
No, they're not. That's the thing. Because you are mentally competent. okay? And that's
That's
what.
questionable.
Well,
That's right.
especially right
Us
now with
both.
short-term
It
memory.
really is
The
questionable.
truth of the matter is, right now, it kind of is.
Yeah.
But the reason that I think they want me to help you
Mhm.
is from the medical aspect. They don't have that experience either.
Yeah.
You don't,
Yeah.
fortunately.
Mhm.
So if there are any medical questions, maybe I can help answer those.
Boy, you know what? I keep thinking, I'm so glad that Mom's not here.
How would your mom respond?
Oh man, she'd be where she is right now.
This would have got her. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I think probably Vinola is right here with us.
Don't
We just
say it.
can't
Don't
see
you
her.
say that. Man,
Mamas never lose their babies. They never leave their babies.
turn
They
around,
keep
she'd
their
be
eyes
standing
open.
there.
She may be the reason you can still move your arms instead of having fractured somewhere where you lost the use of your arms. So
See, now you can
This is
still throw a
odd.
frisbee.
This is
you just can't run to chase and get it.
honestly, this is the strangest thing I've ever been through, and I've been through some stuff
What makes this strange to you? How do you feel about it?
that I saw that
God, the bruises.
I saw that floor in such a short
Did all
time.
this happen when you hit? You
Yep,
think?
I tried to catch myself.
Oh,
Ah,
crap.
reflex, yeah.
So they flipped you?
And your
No, I fell face forward.
But see, when they were transferring you, this is how I imagine it. Maybe you'll remember. Usually, they would have you on the flat gurney.
Yeah,
That
On your
sounds
back.
familiar? And then you'd have a couple or three people on either side.
and I was on my stomach.
You were on your stomach.
Yeah,
Oh, that's how you landed on your face.
yeah,
Okay.
right.
Because of where the surgery was supposed to be, is why he was on his
So
stomach?
Yeah,
where's your new urostomy bag? Because I know you finally got one after 70 years almost. Where's your new bag?
I
Where's
don't
your
know.
urostomy? They said on your side. I'm gonna look.
I'm
Get excited because I know. Remember, you always say I lied.
Oh, man. Still holding that over me.
Uh-huh.
Wee Willie.
Pow!
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Can you see it?
No. No, I see nothing. I'm looking.
You want
There's no bag over here
for
on
the
this
first
side.
time in our 50 years, you want me to roll to my side?
No, I don't want you to roll anywhere because you had a broke neck for the first time.
Oh, yeah, they said move as little as possible.
That's right. So I'm just gonna see.
So the only thing you can do is snap to the music.
So I don't see it, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it's under his elbow.
But that's the big thing. So here's the catheter over here on this side. So it's down here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. That down there.
So that's hooked directly into your ostomy bag.
Yeah, they now I've got what 3 now?
So I don't think so. I think you're down to one. They wouldn't have taken the other one out, to my knowledge. I don't know.
Yeah.
They may have sewed it up, but I'm not sure. So it looks like you got staple over here from your surgery.
Staples in my eyes. No.
You got staple on this side. Looks like you got some. Is
Oh.
your ear sore?
This right here. I was watching TV, and all of a sudden it felt like someone kicked me in the side of the head.
Aw.
Just
Maybe had a muscle spasm?
I don't know, but
Your brain.
they didn't seem to want
Let's see.
to investigate it.
Well, you know what? When it looks like when they stabilized your spine,
Yeah,
which is the fracture on the neck,
yeah.
you've seen on the TV where they put you in that device
Halo.
where they screw here.
The
You
Frankenstein
had one
hat.
of those.
I did.
Yeah, that's what you feel right here. You wouldn't remember it, but that's
I
what
didn't know.
that's what you
That's what I feel in my ear.
The pressure.
It's actually just above. It's right here is where they.
Well,
this spot.
This pain feels like it's right in my canal.
It
Where
may be
they-
some.
And where they have that brace, it is pushing on both the bottom of your ear, just the
I
way
see
it's riding on your neck.
Mm.
So both of your ears are being pushed on at the very same time is what I'm looking at. You know, it's pushing on your cheeks, like wearing a motorcycle helmet and it squishes your face.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
So are you scared? Are you?
I'm
Are
confused.
you angry?
Yeah,
Confused?
yeah, a little bit, a whole bunch of that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because the guy came in here and said, "Well, your surgery came out real well."
And you
I
just
said,
not
"My
really-
what?" I said, "I didn't have any surgery yet."
Well, the thing is because of all the morphine you're taking,
Yeah,
because you're a lot.
yeah.
and
Dang it.
because you hit your head,
Yeah,
you
and
probably
the-
have a combination of things.
And the headache thing is bad.
So he may come back in here tomorrow and say it. You may say the same thing again tomorrow. Who knows? You may not remember much about today. And that's okay.
Oh, I'll remember this.
You hope you will. You're on morphine.
No, I mean with you two.
Well, you hope. That'll let us know if you're kind of.
Tell me what my phone number is. I want to be sure you can read it.
I see that. I remember that old phone number,
Yeah. Can you receive it?
and I've never been able to get it in all these years since my last birthday.
Can you read
So
it?
that's-
Yeah,
Read it out.
it's 817.
That's all I want to be sure you could tell that was a 7.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Instead
you
of
can
a house.
call anytime. If I can answer, I will. If I can't,
There's
I won't.
something I want to talk to you about, Terry,
Well,
but
talk.
well, I'm afraid to bring it up because maybe it didn't happen after all this going on. It might not have.
If you don't ask, you won't know.
Do you want me to leave the room so y'all can
No,
talk?
no.
If it's that
No.
personal, maybe I better leave the room too.
Yeah, you can talk to yourself if you need to. We'll both leave.
Yeah.
No, tell you what.
This is family, you know.
Thank you.
Does Henry have cancer?
Henry has had cancer twice, and he is alive and healthy today,
Well,
cancer free.
Now I can rest.
Yeah, he is
I-
perfectly fine. Last time we talked, though, he
That's-
probably was going through his cancer treatment.
That's when
But he's perfectly healthy now.
that was the last time we
He
talked.
just lost one testicle.
Oh man, he's
So
lucky.
he says he's only half a load now.
Oh man.
But he is perfectly healthy and happy
Why
and
don't
fine.
you two drag a couple of chairs around and sit down?
We could do that because we need to stay somewhere where we're in your field of vision.
Yeah, we don't want you to have to look down or up because you got on a brand new necklace.
I
They're
don't
not
wanna
gonna.
have to
Can you
bounce around.
can you feel what you're wearing? Have they showed you what you're wearing?
Oh,
Showed you
I
a mirror?
don't have any problem there.
Because you're wearing a big old harness.
I don't like your jewelry.
Neither do I.
Unless it's a diamond, right?
Yeah.
My diamond.
Yeah, this big thing could be a diamond.
Oh, Terry.
Well, whatever.
In front of Linda.
Joe,
She don't know about this.
Joanna asked if you were going to have to wear this forever, and I told her the same thing for you. I don't have a clue.
He said
What's the
probably.
doctor say? Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, and that all that does is just kind of hold it more stable.
Yeah.
But
Oh man.
sometimes it's yes and sometimes it's no.
You
and
should have seen
the
the.
doctor's having a.
You should have seen the workout they gave me today.
Oh.
She said physical therapy worked with you today.
Oh man, everybody in this place heard it.
Oh, they hurt you.
Oh man, they rolled me from side to side, sat me up, laid me
And
down.
it was the first time since surgery, so I bet you're really sore. Today and tomorrow will probably be your worst days for pain. They usually are after surgery. Day 2 and 1 and 2,
Man,
or 2 and 3, depending how you look at it.
don't they believe in euthanasia around here?
Only on puppies.
If I'm lucky, no. So
Well-
what's your plan when you get out of here? Are you gonna go?
Oh, about that. Can I spread that around in my own business? Don't start. About, yeah.
And the reason is, even if it was a car accident,
Yeah.
okay, it doesn't matter. Anytime you have legal counsel,
Mm,
they are the only ones you want to talk to.
mm.
Okay, because
I'm talking about if I get
no,
some kind of
you don't want to
settlement.
talk to anybody but your lawyer.
That's down the line.
That means don't talk to your friends.
You don't have no friends. We are your
Don't
friends.
talk to anybody except your lawyers.
Mhm.
Some smiling nurse, don't talk to her. You don't have to. You can say hey, and you got pretty
Has any-
eyes, but don't
Yeah.
discuss
Has
nothing.
anybody from
Unless you're
hospital
hurting.
come to talk to you about this yet?
I hasn't even been mentioned until right now.
Okay, so if and when that happens, once you retain an attorney, and that will be you, it's your decision making. But once you retain an attorney, anybody that has a question goes to your attorney.
Mhm.
You don't answer questions.
Yeah,
They
but
don't
yeah,
have the
well,
right to
I
ask you
know a little
questions
bit,
if
yeah,
you tell them you have an attorney.
I know a little bit about that. Yeah,
Yes.
I've heard that.
So, there's no conversations you need to have with any of your friends.
Mm.
And remember that people who tell you they're your
I can't even
friends
talk to you about it.
may not always be friends. People lie. sometimes to get information. But this isn't like a he said, she said. I mean,
Yeah.
this is a pretty clear-cut case of an accident that went terribly
But-
wrong.
I want
Nothing
some
on that.
family and friends to
Yeah.
realize something out of it.
So, Joanna
Yeah,
and
for
Billy-
me.
Oh, are you talking about money?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
this is
you know,
my
'cause-
advice. Talk to your attorney about that.
Yeah.
What needs to happen? And again, I'm not a lawyer, you know, I don't know anything.
Mm,
They will. They can tell you a little bit about what to expect. Nobody's gonna know anything until everything is said and done, which could be 5 minutes or 5 years. Who
I
knows?
can just see me sitting in the lawyer's office with Billy and me just sitting there and
Well, they're gonna come to you
and not
first.
getting to say, and I won't get to say a word.
That's not the case. And I've
No,
already- yeah, that's
you
not the case.
you were the topic here,
As
not
long
Billy.
as you are mentally able to make your decisions, then Billy's opinion is Billy's opinion, and it's important.
Well, I
But
noticed.
you have the final say. So.
I noticed today that he wouldn't speak a word about it.
Yeah, and that's probably a good idea
But-
because
Huh?
you never know who's listening.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's probably better that again you just talk to your attorneys. But I expect that this isn't the hospital that hurt you. So remember, these aren't your enemies here, but they're not your friends either. They're
Right.
just going to take good care.
They
of
got
you.
jobs.
Yeah.
It's their
So
job.
I don't anticipate you're going to have a lot of people up here asking you questions other than they're just curious. But it's just better to
Well,
say, I would rather not talk about it.
I was gonna say, what should I say? Yeah. And that's
just,
what.
I
Yeah.
would rather not
call-
talk about
call
it.
Terry.
It's not a
Yeah.
good memory.
Yeah.
However you
Or
want to handle it.
Terry lives at her patient's house.
Right now, Eddie, I'm actually off work on workman's comp.
That's why
Been
I'm
off
visiting.
workman's
Really?
comp.
Oh man.
I twisted my knee.
Oh,
I didn't fall. I
how?
just-
What
I was
happened?
leaving a patient's house,
Oh,
taking care of
soon.
their little girl, and it had been raining, and the deck, their porch, was a little bit slippery.
Yeah.
And so I was walking, fixing to step down the first step, and again, I didn't fall.
Yeah.
I don't think I even hurt myself, but it was painful, so obviously I did.
Yeah.
And I just tweaked it a little bit like that,
Mm.
just very slightly, I guess.
Yeah.
But it looks like maybe I might have torn something in my knee. It doesn't hurt like when I'm walking around.
Was it like the last knee thing?
On the left side, it could still be that. I'm
Yeah.
waiting on the CAT scan result. I had an appointment today, but they wouldn't let her stay, so I left.
Why?
Isn't that stupid?
HIPAA or something, and it's like,
Oh, that man.
I guess maybe I was gonna
Mm.
fall back there. It's the only thing I could think
No,
of is
my
because I
sister's
wasn't
here from
insured.
out of town, and I never get to see her, so I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go sit back there and leave her. And they said, well, it's the doctor.
Aren't you ever gonna drink any of
I
that?
just did, Goober. That's why it's out.
Sitting there and you even touched it. I didn't.
How's
think.
the food here? This
It's
is actually pretty nice.
It's halfway decent.
Sprinkles
Isn't
and
that
an
cute?
Your
Oreo.
happy birthday cupcake.
I love it. I love
like
it.
that.
Love it.
I
I
think
like it.
I think I've eaten the rest of it so far.
Looks like you hadn't opened it yet.
No, I mean other things that.
Oh, the food.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
how is it here? Is it pretty good or
That's
not?
halfway decent.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe we should have a birthday party at a later date. Because this
Uh,
isn't a very festive environment.
Can we cancel this whole thing? Because I'm not in much of a party mood.
You just don't want to get older.
Get older.
So you're
I
born
am
in
older.
53. You're born what?
51.
Oh, so she's just a hair older than you are.
You're
Mhm.
what year?
1951. November of 1951. Truman was in office, so he might have been kicked out by the time you.
Man.
Was he still in office when you were born? Do you know?
I'll
have to look
Yeah,
at it.
he was. I was born in '53, so would he have been still?
I'll have to check because I always tell the
I don't-
boys, I said, well, I'm a Truman baby now. How old am I? And they go, I don't know. And I said, well, go away. You're too stupid.
Hmm.
I want somebody
Tell you
smarter.
Who was the president when I was born?
Well, nobody liked Truman. Nobody liked
Who
him.
was president when I was born? I can always Google it, but
1958. Who would that have been? Eisenhower.
Eisenhower.
look at you.
What?
You remembered the date.
Yeah.
You just showed you were
And you
smart.
remember the
Watch out,
president.
it's leaking out.
Maybe I got a little bit going still left.
You remembered what year I was born and you remembered
So did
the
they say you
president.
had a concussion also?
Yeah, they know I had it. Oh, well, no, they actually haven't said that word yet.
That you remember.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
So you just basically, when she was telling you, you didn't know yesterday
Yeah,
that you were this.
yeah.
Said you didn't remember the
And
ride
that
from
was
the other hospital.
the second shock
Yeah.
that I've had in my life. He just casually walked in a few minutes before you two came in. He said, "Well, the surgery went well and everything's
We saw the guy in the hospital, that young guy, that tall
Hey.
doctor,
curly hair and wearing glasses."
tall guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was. We passed a doctor.
And two people.
Okay, there was one. I saw one person, and I
Yeah.
thought they might have been a doctor because we were just looking to try to find where you were because it's like
Pam wants to know how you're doing. Can I take a picture and send it?
Oh
Actually, do you
man.
have your picture?
Nope.
With